It's morning for me, and I'm going to take you through my positive, inspiring, I hope, mindful morning routine. So I have my breakfast here with me now that I made just moments ago, and also my coffee. But this is not the first thing I've done today. So before we get to the breakfast, let me take you back to when I first got out of bed. One of the first things that I do every morning is I go to the kitchen and I pour myself a tall glass of room temperature water. Into the water I add some lemon or lime and some apple cider vinegar. The combination of those two things really gets your digestion going first thing in the morning. And I'm an ambassador now for this amazing supplement company called Megafood. And so now I'm adding their Daily C Protect Nutrient Booster Powder to my water, along with the lemon and the apple cider vinegar. Now this is just a bunch of vitamin C, which is really great because it helps to support a healthy immune system, and it tastes really nice. So it's something good to add to your water first thing in the morning. Okay, after I chug about half the glass of the water, I come to my living room and I do some stretches. Since we're in the middle of moving out of our apartment, we don't have as much space right now. So today I just did it on my carpet. I usually roll out my yoga mat and do all that. But I did a few stretches on my carpet. I usually do it for about 10 minutes just to loosen up my body and to awaken my body, my cells, my mind, all that stuff. And as soon as my stretching is over, I'm sipping water all morning. I do my meditation. Now, I do 11 minutes of meditation every morning. I've been doing it consistently for a few weeks now, and hopefully within the next week or so, I can up the length of my meditation. So far, I've been doing it first thing in the morning, and then I try to do it another time in the day, like usually in the afternoon. I love meditating in the morning because it helps me to just center my mind. Oftentimes I'll get out of bed first thing in the morning and I've got like so much on my mind. What do I have to do later? What do I have to do like a week from now? So by doing my meditation, it helps me to stay grounded, to get grounded, to clear my thoughts, to feel myself, my presence, and it's very, very reassuring to me. So I'm trying to do that as much as possible. And really, the whole purpose of me having this morning routine is so that I can start my day on a positive foot. So instead of getting out of bed and feeling flustered and stressed out already about what's to come for the rest of the day, by just taking the time for myself, I can start my day off so much more calm and confident and reassured than I otherwise would. And after my meditation, I move on to reading a copy of the Tao that I rediscovered. I've had this probably 7 years, and I lost it for a few of those years, but I just refound it now that we're like packing to move. I'm working on my spiritual practice, on developing it, on carrying that throughout my day. So this book is super, super grounding, inspiring, and just helps me feel more present in every moment and recognize the presence of the moment and the interconnectedness of all things. So, Tao Te Ching. Once my mind and body are awake, I head to the kitchen and make my coffee and my breakfast. I love having just 1 cup of coffee every morning, and so I actually use espresso beans. I buy them at Trader Joe's, and I grind them at home, and then I make my coffee using this machine. It's not really a machine. This device called an AeroPress, and it works kind of like a French press, but it's really great, and it produces a really smooth cup of coffee. And I also, instead of using creamer, I just warm up some soy milk and I use a milk frother to foam it. Now, creamer, a lot of people like creamer, and people say, oh, I want to go vegan, but I can't give up my half and half. I think it's the texture that they like. So this thing actually brings a lot of that creaminess and frothiness to even soy milk. What? And that's how it works. It just makes it really frothy and foamy and creamy. It's like having a cappuccino or a latte first thing in the morning. So like I told you before, I'm an ambassador for Mega Food, and one of my favorite products that they make is this Daily Maca Plus for women. It's basically a maca root powder mixed with other herbs like chaste berry, ashwagandha, and black cohosh. Cohosh, I guess that's how you pronounce it. I love maca and ashwagandha, which I've been learning about lately, because they both help to maintain healthy hormonal balance. They also help maintain endurance and energy. So this is something really great to have first thing in the morning. And I used this maca powder to make a really amazing, creamy, healthy, chocolatey vegan Nutella. I wouldn't really make the Nutella in the morning. I would just make this like the night before or the day before, but I'm gonna show you how I made it because it's super, super easy, and I want you to give it a try also. So you make a nut butter with toasted hazelnuts in the food processor. Once you have a butter, add dates and the Mega Food maca powder and maple syrup. And then blend it until it sticks together. Then add non-dairy milk as it blends to thin it out. Once it looks creamy, add raw cacao powder or cocoa powder and blend it until it's rich and chocolatey. Store it in a jar in the fridge for up to 10 days or maybe longer. So that's what I did before breakfast today. Finally I get to eat. So good! Chocolate in the morning. Always a good idea. So, you guys know, maybe, that I work from home. And because of that, I like to get out of the house in the morning because I can literally go a whole day without leaving the house until like 6 p.m. So right after breakfast, I'm starting to leave the house, go for a walk, even if it's just around the block. So I'm gonna go get dressed for that. And before I do, I just wanted to show you quickly. It's warm outside, and that calls for deodorant, right? So I started making my own deodorant at home maybe 6 months ago or like a year ago, a while ago. When I first started making it, it wasn't the best. It didn't work as well as I would like it to, but I finally got it down. So this is a mix of arrowroot powder, baking soda, coconut oil, essential oil, you can use whichever, and that's all one. And then before I apply it to my underarms, I mix it with just a little bit of shea butter that I bought here in my neighborhood. Those two together, or these deodorant and shea butter, work so well, even in the summertime. Even when I'm sweating a whole lot and I'm like working out and everything, it works. So I'm gonna put this on before I head out of the house too. All right, let's go for a walk. thank you guys for watching my morning routine video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you feel like it, let me know what you do for your morning routine as well. And yeah, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or rest of your week. And if you aren't already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel and follow me on social media. I'm always at Sweet Potato Soul. I'll see you next time. Bye.